Franchesca Bride, opposite science student of STIPCO, an aspiring ambassador of the KC community. Today we are privileged to have an exclusive interview with the man behind the camera, KC's Media Department Head and Videographer, Mr. Tong Valerie. Good afternoon, Mr. Valerie.
Good afternoon, Bride.
And once more, we are so thankful and privileged that you had the time to step out of your comfort zone behind the camera to grant us this exclusive interview. So, Mr. Valerie, what inspired you to be part of the KC community? What inspired you to join this young minds nurturing young minds?
Wow, thank you so much, Bride, for this moment. I'll really start by appreciating you for doing this for me. This is part of the media team here at KC, student media team. What inspired me to come here as a videographer in KC? All right, there's this girl in my class, there was something very special about her. She was very spectacular. She was amazing. And I've always been asking myself, why is this girl so different like this? Why does she speak this way? Why does she express herself very easily without difficulties? And then I'm like, okay, how can I really approach her? Because see, there's this when you see a Casian out there, yeah, you don't doubt it. You like you really see something in them. There's a difference. Now, okay, I'm really going to speak to this girl, but I never had the courage. And then she did one presentation, and then one day I'm in the group, in our college group, and she throws out the flyer, and the flyer says, "If you like to be part of us, please click on the link." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to be part of this definitely." And then I click into that link. I came here for the interview, and the KC people, oh, the KC community, they are very welcoming. And that was it. They just took me in, and yeah, I am today the videographer of KC.
That is so inspiring. KC is a very warm community. We are open, we embrace you no matter who you are, no matter where you come from. We embrace our diversities and we celebrate them because that is what unifies us here at KC. So, Mr. Valerie, so far, how has your experience at KC been coming to this very peculiar, as you say, institute and portraying such talent, videography, camera, the man behind the camera? How has your experience been?
Wow, 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 wow. See, every moment I have here at KC is always very dear and special to me. The KC people are very welcoming, very interactive, and my stay here at KC, oh, boom. When I stand behind this camera, I'm taking moments for students, and they're like, "Sir, sir, sir, do this." They are smiling. I'm just very happy. That is why when I'm behind that camera, the things I ask them to say or repeat after me, they are not just ordinary words. Those are things that can create critical thinking. I ask them to repeat after me. I say, "Why?" They go, "Why?" I say, "Why me?" They go, "Why me?" Casey, they don't really understand the impact of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make them understand that of all people out there, you have been chosen as a Casian. And I ask myself, why? Why me, Valerie? Why have I been chosen to be the videographer of Casey? To take this beautiful moment, capture all these beautiful moments of Casey. And I'm like, oh God, I'm very blessed to serve here at this community.
Wow. So, Mr. Valerie, how does it feel like working with these kids? Is there something peculiar you see about them? Are there things you learn from them? Because we believe that learning is very reciprocated here in our community. We learn from the staff, and the staff to learn from us. So, working with these young, nurturing minds, 13-year-olds, 16-year-olds, working with them, capturing their smiles, being a close friend to them, I'll go to that extent. How does it feel? Like, what keeps going?
All right, I would like to start by saying if you have been in KC for just, let me say, at least a month and you have not been inspired, you have not been moved in any way, you have a problem. You really need to check yourself because these kids here, I don't just see them as ordinary people, they are really blessed. Like in one of the ESPs, I go through the ESPs and I'm typing them and I see this girl, I think Franchesca Bride, which is you. Okay, she says, "Oh Lord, I'm really grateful to be in this community where God most favorite and pick people have been chosen to serve this nation." And I'm like, what? Because when we sit in the meeting, the president goes and he's like, oh, we're really opportune to serve these hand-picked, God favorite kids that have been sent to this community for us to nurture them. And when you see the connection that is between the students of KC and the staffs, the facilitators of KC, you see that this place is not just an ordinary place. So me working with them, I learn every day. Each time I step into KC, I'll be like, okay, okay. The other day I was having an interview with a student from five students. He goes, thus, in the next few years, we're going to have limited spaces for students in KC. And I'm like, wow, wow. He has seen the vision. He has seen what Casey is doing and he aligns with all those things. So every moment I have here interacting with the student, I learn and I try to make sure that they smile, put a smile on their faces, take the beautiful moments and yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Valerie, for that wonderful insight. Casey is a visionary community, and having a Form 5 student being that visionary, creative, and inspiring really moves us to great lengths. So, you as a videographer, we consider Casey as a very open community. You are not mediocre. We take in the critics and we build into a better version of ourselves. So, what do you have to say to the students? How do you have to inspire them? What do you have to tell them so far?
All right. What I have to say to the students. All right. Okay, I'll tell the students this. There are two decisions I've ever made for my life, right? Which I'm very grateful for. The first decision is find a purpose. Find a purpose in whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing videography, oh, come on, just do it. If you're teaching, come on, just teach it. Find a purpose in whatever you're doing. Secondly, have values. You should have values in whatever you're doing. Value is a very essential thing. And the third one, which I learned from Casey recently, is have standards. Casey has standard people. They have what we call standard. If you don't have standard in your day-to-day life, trust me, you are going to have issues. So that is my message to the people out there. Have values, find a purpose in what you're doing, and have standards.
Wow. When you hear Casey, you hear standards, you hear vision, and we have gotten an insight that Casey is opening its very first media for this media department for the students. So, Mr. Valerie, inspire us to come and be part of this media department where the students get to learn journalism skills, media skills, videography skills, photography skills. Inspire us, please.
All right. This media team is a very great opportunity for every student at KC. As I may say, looking at what Bright is already doing here, this is a media girl here at KC. So this is an opportunity and avenue for students to grab, right? You want to be a content creator, you want to take pictures, you want to just go out and do interview, bring out ideas on how we can, work on something, push forward KC, the vision of KC. This is an opportunity for you to serve in that purpose. So I think if you have this opportunity, please grab it and make use of it. We're going to give more updates about this media stuff. You are going to see the results of what the media kids at KC are going to do.
Wow, Casey is a very visionary community. We're speaking holistic growth, a learning institution where you don't just come to grab academic skills, you come to grab talent, to nurture them, to discover yourself, like I'm doing presently. So we're welcoming every and each student in the Casey community to come and join the media department.